Kazakh President Nursultan Nazarbayev is now in Austria on an official visit. This is the fourth visit of the President of Kazakhstan to Austria since the establishment of diplomatic relations between the countries. The President held talks with the counterpart, Heinz Fischer, in Vienna, which resulted in the signing of new agreements. The official ceremony of the meeting of the Presidents of Kazakhstan and Austria was held at the square before the Hofburg Palace. This unique medieval complex for many years served as the winter residence of the Habsburg dynasty. Nursultan Nazarbayev and Heinz Fischer discussed a range of issues in cooperation in the field of mechanical engineering, transport, telecommunications, medicine, tourism and education. Kazakhstan is mainly interested in high technologies of Austria, while representatives of this Alpine Republic see partnership with Kazakhstan from a strategic perspective, as Kazakhstan delivers 1/3 of all oil supply to Austria. I'm happy that the President of Kazakhstan arrived in Austria on an official visit. Economic cooperation between the two countries is developing progressively, and especially close partnership was registered in the area of energy. In particular, today we spoke about Kazakhstan's readiness to expand oil supplies to Austria.
На заре независимости в 1992 году я совершил первый визит в Австрию.
At the dawn of independence in 1992, I paid my first visit to Austria. Franz Kranitsky was the Chancellor of Austria at that time, and we've been friends ever since. Back then, Austria opened the first line of credit for Kazakhstan, a country nobody knew about. We built a hotel with this money as a symbol of new state. It was then called Marco Polo. The first five-star hotel in our country was a symbol of new era. And let me boast a little and say that I now live in Ritz-Carlton that was built by Kazakhstan's investors.
Сейчас я живу в Рискалтоне, который построен казахстанскими инвесторами.
An intergovernmental agreement on international trucking was the main document signed at the Hofburg Palace in the framework of the official visit of the President of Kazakhstan. Nursultan Nazarbayev also expressed Kazakhstan's readiness to supply the Austrian market with high-quality grain. Creation of the Kazakh-Austrian Business Council is expected to provide additional incentives for entrepreneurs of the two countries. The sides also took new steps taken in the cultural sphere. In 2013, the homeland of Mozart, Strauss and Haydn will stage the Days of Kazakhstan Culture. During the talks, the leaders of Kazakhstan and Austria announced the countries might be cooperating in the transfer of advanced technologies from the Austrian energy sector to Kazakhstan. According to President Nursultan Nazarbayev, Austria's experience in the development of the renewable energy is also of particular interest for Kazakhstan. A member of Austrian Parliament, Karl Oehlinger, has devoted most of his life to the fight for the environment. He fully supports Kazakhstan's aspirations in this regard. Even the nuclear plant available in our country was never launched. I am happy to hear that Kazakhstan, a country that is rich in natural resources, places an emphasis on renewable energy sources. This is a wise decision because the energy of the sun, wind and water are our future. During a joint press conference held at the Hofburg Palace, Nursultan Nazarbayev and Heinz Fischer answered questions from European and Kazakh media. In particular, the Austrian President spoke about the measures to simplify the visa requirements for the citizens of Kazakhstan, while the Kazakh President touched upon the ways of overcoming the global financial crisis and the development of democracy. While in Vienna, Nursultan Nazarbayev met with President of the National Council of the Parliament of Austria, Barbara Prama, and members of the International Advisory Board, the former Italian Prime Minister Romano Prodi, the former President of Poland, Aleksander Kwasniewski, and 11th Austrian Chancellor Alfred Gusenbauer. On Tuesday, the Kazakh President is scheduled to visit an exhibition of industrial companies and participate in a Kazakh-Austrian business forum.